So this is part 2 of the video on clemency, including pardons and commutations. In the last video, I concluded by speaking about the importance of being truthful. Anytime you complete a government form, you've got to be truthful. You don't have to fill out the form, but if you do fill out the form, don't lie. Because if you lie, you're exposing yourself to a new criminal conduct under Title 18 USC Section 1001, and the government will prosecute people for any type of misleading information. So definitely be honest on your petition. And since you know that the FBI is going to go and investigate the validity of your petition, you may want to front run that by writing letters to the U.S. Attorney's Office that prosecuted you, the judge, the probation officer, and anybody else that you think is going to be questioned on your petition, and ask them if they will support your petition. Describe what you've been doing. Describe the reasons why you're an outstanding candidate for relief. And if they choose not to support your petition, at least ask them not to oppose your petition. That would be very helpful if they supported it. But if they won't support it, maybe you could ask them just to not oppose the petition. This is a long tail process. And the final message I want to give is your job to stay current in building support for your petition. I give a lot of examples to people who have succeeded in getting clemency. One thing they all have in common is they worked really hard to build support. You want to show that the community is endorsing you and giving you wants you to come home and wants to support you when you come home. Make sure that you have a really solid plan. If you haven't done so already, I'd really encourage you to begin memorializing your journey very early on the website that we make available for free to anybody at prisonprofessors.org, prisonprofessorstalent.com. On that website, you could build a profile that's showing all the things that you have done that advances you as a candidate for liberty at the soonest possible time. No one should work harder than you for your liberty. And I hope that you will visit our website and use all of the free resources. This is what our nonprofit really stands for, is to help as many people as we possibly can begin positioning themselves for liberty at the soonest possible time. In fact, the Prison Professors Talent website includes these provisions where we assign points because we want to gamify this pathway to preparing for success. So the harder you work on yourself, the more points you are going to earn. And it makes it very easy for stakeholders to look at your profile and say, wow, look at how hard this person has worked. Make sure that you build an extraordinary and compelling adjustment strategy that will influence people to look at you not for the crime, but also how you responded to the crime, the ways that you've worked to make amends or reconcile with society. I hope this is helpful to you. There's an accompanying blog at prisonprofessors.org on today, July the 4th, 2025, which offers some more insight on executive clemency, pardons, and commutations, as well as prompts you with some ideas on steps that you could take to populate your profile at prisonprofessorstalent.com. I am Michael Santos, the founder of Prison Professors, and I believe in you. Hope you find some value in this information. Be cool.